Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your June 2025 monthly reading. And don't forget, guys, if you're ready to meet your spirit guide, I put together a free meditation to help you with that. I will link to it in the comments here and probably the comments afterwards. Okay, Aries, let's see. Well, it looks like you're letting go of harsh judgments of yourself. And it kind of looks like you were at a place of judging yourself because things haven't worked out the way that you thought they should have by now in your life. So it kind of went into that maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I did something wrong. Where did I turn left when I should have turned right? Um, and it's you were just judging yourself because life you're just not where you thought you would have been at by now. So you're judging yourself. Um, and it's kind of like, hold on, I'm being told to get a clarifying card. It's like as soon as you let go the judgment of yourself and just like accept this is where I'm at in life, this is where I'm at in life. This is where it's led me. You're going to start getting more creative ideas for things you could do, people you can go meet. Your life just going to start feeling more creative and kind of like a fresh start. I'm like underneath this all, it's almost as if there's just a fear of success, but also a word of encouragement that like success is on its way. The funny part, you don't have any love cards in this read, but I think what you want success in is love. And I think it's like once you let go of this harsh judgment, right? Because when you're taking actions and you're judging yourself, any action you take isn't going to help you get there. I'm never good enough. I turned left when I should have turned right. So any action is not the right action. Um, so it looks like you're going to have like a moment of collapse where you're like, I can't keep going on this way, or I keep plowing ahead, or I keep kind of faking this high vibe confidence. You're going to have your moment of crash, which is actually good because in law of attraction terms, if you Google the emotional guidance list, there's a list of emotions 1 through 22. Hope is up there. I think it's like number 4. It's somewhere up there, high vibe. 7 or up is in alignment. But hope keeps your manifestation off into the future. So you're going to have that crash out of hope. And when you have those crashes, most people tend to have like a little ugly cry, but it tends to be this like a newfound awareness of I'm worthy. So when you feel that worthiness, you go from hope to default expectation. And when you have a default expectation of like, no, I am worthy of a hug every day. I am worthy of a hiking buddy every Saturday. Have that deep sense of like worthiness and I deserve this. Like that's when it could come in. So like, I don't think you're that far off to getting a better feeling life, which will then lead to the life partner that you want. It looks like in your recent past, okay, so you've already started this journey. You've started the journey of allowing yourself to like sink in and immerse and enjoy the current life that you have right now. You're having a little bit of a hard time with it though, Aries. It's more like one of those like bitter acceptances, like okay, I get it. This is where I'm at. This is the journey I'm going on. This is what I got to do. At some point you're gonna have to embrace it like, all right, now I'm on the right path, now I'm headed in the right direction. When you get that embrace, then you're looking towards the journey ahead of you. Then you're like looking forward to it. So when you're like begrudgingly doing something, you're gonna move slower. You're gonna be like, oh my god, how long is this taking? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Instead of like all right, this is where I'm at, let's go. So it's just you started the journey. There definitely needs to be a little bit more of an embracing of the journey you're on. I'm discovering how to let in a love of my life. I'm discovering how to receive the love of my life. Universe, kind of show me how easy it could be. Show me the shortest, softest, sweetest path there. Show me how good it can be. Like help me become a vibrational match for my life partner. I have a life partner. I'm a good life partner, making me into the best life partner that someone could possibly have. Um, yeah, just some little law of attraction rampages is there for you. In terms of the current moment, you have a little bit of a worry that you got too much on your plate. And this is where you got to recognize like what's your job, what's the universe's. Step one is your job, which is to have the desire. Step two is the universe's, the who, the what, the when, the where, the how. Step three is receive. That's your job. Receive, like, okay, I'm allowing in the love of my life. I'm meeting the love of my life. I'm a vibrational match for the love of my life, and the universe is helping me become that vibrational match. And it's, of course, I feel worried about where would the partner fit. My days are pretty booked. Good thing that's the universe's job. Because then maybe the universe will drop you in someone at work. Maybe the universe will drop you in someone who has a kid the same age as your kid and they both go to gymnastics class and then you guys could like talk behind the scenes. So you kind of got to let go of that worry a little bit, Aries, and just recognize that like that's the universe's job. Oh my God, if you could do that with a, whew, okay, I got caught up in that worry. That's the universe's job though. I'm gonna let the universe do their job. That's when you're gonna like, okay, I'm on the journey. And it's like you're just gonna get out of your head and into the enjoyment of the experience you're having in front of you. Okay, in terms of your near future, you're gonna be really proud of yourself financially. And that's really gonna help explode your self worth and sense of deservedness of a life partner. Which that's like a good indication that's kind of showing that you're getting off the topic of the life partner. And like if you're a little heated on a topic in terms of law of attraction, it is good to like stop thinking about that topic, right? Because it will naturally, like a cork in the ocean, if you stop pushing it down, it will naturally float to the top. So getting off that topic and just, I'm proud of myself for where I'm at financially. I'm proud of myself for where I'm at career wise. If you could just get back in that energy of like, I'm proud of myself for XYZ. Here's what I really enjoy about and love about my life. That's when you're like radiating that energy. So someone who's looking for someone, well, I want someone who's like proud of where they're at. All they need is a partner. You're now vibrating at like, yeah, man, I'm really proud of where I'm at. Now I'm just the next thing is literally to allow in someone to vacation with and to make long-term plans with and to do life with. Boom, you guys can match up. So you're gonna be getting off the topic, you're gonna sink in and enjoy your life more. Oh, this is kind of a short and to the point reading, Aries, so far. Turn your personal power is like, okay, spirit, hold on, give me some clarification. It's like keep taking action, keep believing. I know it's oh, that's what we want you to hear, that affirmation. I know it's possible for someone just like me. It's possible for someone just like me. I'm discovering how it's possible for someone just like me. I like my unique path in life that I've taken. It's been a good life path. I've learned this, this, and this. I outgrew my previous generations from this, this, and this. I'm able to create this kind of a stable base for my kid and future kids. I'm doing a good job in life. Your personal power is to have that emotional fulfillment for the life that you've created and crafted and be okay. It's like, I am a good partner. I have a good life. And yeah, duh, the next thing to allow in is a life partner. That is like my focus right now. Um, and it's like embracing it and owning it in a way where you feel like a really good partner. And that when people are like, oh, you want a life partner? It's like yeah, why wouldn't I? Yeah, why wouldn't I? There's a difference between that confidence of, all right, this is what I'm focused on allowing in next versus desperation. You're not desperate at all, Aries. You're just like, that is what I'm, but you're like afraid of saying you want it because then you're like, oh, I don't want to come across needy. But like, if you're on a date, you could be like, yeah, meeting my life partner, that would be an amazing experience. I can't wait till I meet them. Um, that's different than like, I need a life partner. Are you looking for a life partner right now? Don't waste my time. If you're not looking for a life partner, I don't want to be here, you know? So like don't worry, you're not exuding that energy. So don't worry about that. It is okay. All right, here we go. Now we're getting to some of the juicy good stuff. It is a little bit of a hard thing for you to admit that you do need someone to want someone in your life. Because it's almost as if you're on that path of, I just gotta be happy on my own and then they come in. But like, how's that working out for you? So it's kind of like I did discover how to be happy on my own. And now I know I would be happier with someone in it. Ooh, that should bring it full circle for you. In terms of outside influences, it's almost outside influences. They want you to keep taking action. It's almost as if outside influences want you to keep being that Miss Independent boss babe. I don't need a man. I'm happy on my own. That's going to repel people away. Like, yeah, I've crafted a really good life. I like my life and I would like to share it with someone because it's more fun going to the gym with someone. It's more fun going on a hike with someone. So just kind of be a little leery of people of your same sex who are, yeah, man, don't tolerate that BS from her. Like, are they where you want to be? If they are, if someone's in a very loving, committed relationship and it's the type of relationship that you want, they have the girl or guy that you would kind of want, it'd be like, I would take their advice seriously, but don't tolerate that. But if they're like single, lonely, and older, no, man, they clearly haven't learned how to spot a good partner from a bad person. They haven't learned how to allow people in. Um, because yeah, it just looks like outside influences are like, I don't need a man, and they like want to hear from you. We don't, like, oh god, oh, ignore them. Come to my coaching container. I'll help you open up to receive love. It is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. To love someone is to witness their life. You carry their life story and like, no man, do you remember when we were 20, you were doing XYZ? Look at you now, babe. Like that's love, man. And like, oh, my babe has a really hard time doing that. Let me step up and do that for her. That's love, man. Like that's I'm cared about. I'm special in someone's eyes. Like, guys, it's a beautiful thing. Whew. Okay, in terms of your hopes or fears, you've got an active vibration within you. Like, what if it never works out for me? I don't want to get my hopes up for it if it's not possible for someone like me. But oh, was this in your read or was this in Leo's read? I can't remember. You don't want to be in hope. Feeling hopeful is better than feeling like it's not possible for you, but hope keeps your manifestation off in the future. So don't worry about like, I got to get high vibe and get hopeful so it can come in. It's just, I feel really scared and really sad at the thought of it not coming in. I do have a fear that it's not possible for someone like me. So you just want to admit where you're at. Don't like try to get high vibe and get hopeful. Go, I feel really scared that it might not happen for me. And the thought of like living alone just makes me want to like cry and shudder because it's going to be sad. It's going to be lonely. You want to admit that. In law of attraction, it's about admitting where you're at and where you want to be. And then that's step one, your rocket of desire. And then step two is the universe. It's their job to guide you there. It's like I am deathly afraid it's not being possible for someone like me. I don't feel good enough because of this, 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 and this. Universe, I'm glad that that is your job. Guide me because I know I want a hug every day. I know I want to be planning weekends with someone. I know I want to be planning vacations with someone. You're gonna hit a lot of peace and content when you allow yourself to just admit I am afraid of being low, like old and lonely. That is my fear. And you genuinely allow yourself to feel it. Once you feel that old emotion for 17 seconds out of you, it's released. And I'm going to read this comment in the chat because it will help the people watching it. Hey, Kelly, I did the bilateral beats and wrote in the journal. It was a suggestion I gave her in my High Vibe morning show, Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Next week, though, I'm taking a fishing vacation. Um, I wrote in the journal. It made me feel so much better. The tears just poured. Thank you so much. So, guys, it's law of attraction is not about avoiding where you're at and just get high vibes so good stuff comes in. It's about admitting where you're at and where you want to be and knowing that the journey to get there is the universe's job to give it to you. And so what happens when you don't admit where you're at and just try to get happy? You're like, I want to be here, universe. I want the life partner. I want the more money. Why are you withholding this good thing from me? Because you haven't started your starting point. And like in Google Maps, you need the starting point and the end destination. So if you go, God, yes, I want that hug every day. I want that kiss on the cheek. I want the person who asks about my day and the person who comes home with cool stories. And gosh, I'm so afraid it's not going to happen for someone like me. Then the universe, the emotional journey to get there is going to, that's the journey of like, oh my God, I am a good life partner. Oh my God, I do want love. Love is a beautiful thing. It's a good thing. And like, wait, I do have time for a partner because they'll be cooking half the time. I'll be cooking half the time. Like, there's time and room in my life for a partner. Ah, ha, ha, you're so funny. Oh my God, we have been hanging out for 3 months and it's just been a blast. Like, all right. I hope that helps. Okay. In terms of your outcome, honestly, it's a big you're kind of pushing yourself too hard, Aries, on the action. And all manifestations are the emotional journey, becoming the vibrational match for the thing that you want. Action out of alignment yields to no results. One action in alignment is equivalent to like 1,000 out of alignment. So just know that that's why you're feeling a little exhausted. And it's like, go ahead and just go, you know what? It is Friday. I had a long week. I'm tired. I'm just going to chill at home, me and my kid tonight, and enjoy a movie night. And like, that's what this whole reading's about. When you just have the, oh my God, I can't think of a better way to spend this evening. It is like, we just do some popcorn and watch this movie, and you're just enjoying it, laughing with your kid. That's the place you want to get at. Because then you're just exuding content and happiness in your life. Everyone wants to join in on someone's life who's happy and content? Um, but like right now, you're at that mindset of like, I just want to watch a movie. Oh my God, the fact that I'm not happy and excited to go out, that really just means I don't want a life partner. Why would the universe give me one if I'm not ecstatic and eager to like go out there and make myself available so people could even talk to me? Right? You just want to get into this is my day-to-day life. The universe is going to find how I meet the person. If I'm most feel called to watch this movie tonight, then that's the best thing for me. That's when you're going to be able to like hit peace in your life and, bring it in. Impeccable timing. Well, good. I'm glad you found this video at the perfect timing. All right. So everyone, if I hope that reading helped you. And if you would like to meet your spirit guide, I put a link in the live chat replay to grab that free meditation. But come hang out more often. Lots of love, guys. Bye.